This is the 93 original Megazord. This is the 2020 Hasbro Megazord. This is our new Playmates Megazord. Let's look at it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Steve and the new Playmates Megazord. We have one. We finally found one in stock. Big shout out to EB Games. They're back in Canada and they are already coming out with a bang. They've got McFarlane stuff before everybody else. And of course, they have this wonderful new Megazord. And yes, I call it wonderful, but there is some issues with it. So before I get into that, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit that subscription button. Of course, make sure you hit that notification bell so when new videos such as this lovely review of this Megazord go live, you are one of the first to see it. There it is. Here it is in all its glory. This thing is bangingly huge. But you know what? I love it. So just a size comparison here. Here is the new Playmates Megazord. Here is the original 93. So it is quite bigger than the original. And here it is compared to the Hasbro one. The Hasbro one is also quite smaller than it. It's not my biggest Megazord though. That would be the Imaginext one, which is can't even be in full frame. So my initial thoughts, the build quality on this is actually not half bad. It isn't just put together, glued together plastic pieces. You can't really tell. Maybe a little bit closer here. There is a lot of like screws and stuff in here. So that's wonderful. Some of these smaller issues that I have, the shoulders don't like to stay up. It's nitpicky, I know, but the shoulders don't like to stay up on either side. They like to fall down. I will show you an issue I have with the Tyrannosaurus as well. It's got a couple issues. Some other things that I'm really like about this is, like, it's nice and sturdy. It's a nice sturdy Megazord. The paint and the stickers, they're okay. There's a few things missing, a few things that could be different. Pretty sure we will have replacements from BD15 any day now. If you want to replace your stickers. And like I said, there's a bunch of features here. So far, I will honestly give you this right now. Right now, this is a 7 out of 10. This is a 7 out of 10. It's not Zord Ascension, that or Soul of Chikogan, nothing like that. It is a toy. This is not a collector's Megazord. This is a toy Megazord, just like the 93 Bandai was, and just like the 2020 Hasbro was. This is a toy. Is not meant for collectors. So let's, as you can see, he's all together here. So I'm going to pull apart the Megazord here. I'll show you each Zord individually here as we go across. All right, first up we have the Pterodactyl. Just like anything, every other pterodactyl, wings come out, head comes up, mouth opens. Like this has been pretty much the same from everybody. That's how it is, thing. So yeah, I mean the front plate could be a little bit better, but you know what? I don't mind that. That is not half bad. Yeah, the stickers and stuff. Could there be extra stickers, better paint on a couple of these? Probably. But yeah, right now, this is fantastic. All right, so we got the Mastodon off here. Here's the here is the Power Sword. I mean, they did a pretty good job here with the Power Sword. Don't mind that. There we go. There is our Mastodon Zord. Pretty much like the other one. You can see like little movement there for the thing and stomps, and of course clickies. You gotta love clickies. Oh, I love the clickies. But there is the Mastodon Triceratops. He is pretty basic. Does not have spinny wheels on the bottom. That's kind of a bummer. And he does have a shooting mechanism. Comes with this, and you know, actually fires pretty good. These actually fire pretty good. But yeah, this is an okay Zord. Like I said, no wheels on the bottom for like pushing. That's kind of to me. I kind of don't like that. I know Hasbro didn't have it either. That was kind of a down on the Hasbro, but the original Bandai did. But you know, it's okay, and it doesn't do anything else. That is it. No like side to side motion, and you'll see why I mentioned that in a second. So we got the saber-tooth tiger here. Again, fake wheels, don't actually roll. I mean, like, come on, guys. Like, for what you're charging for this, and we will get into the prices and things. And so there we go. There's the saber-tooth tiger. There's also no articulation. Here, it's only the movement and stuff. But there is articulation here. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. So if you're posing them, basically, you can have the one leg kind of sticking out to the side in kind of like an action pose. Like, so yeah, I like that a lot. But if you're going to do it for one of the legs, you got to do it for both of the legs. Don't like that, but is what it is. Anyways, there it is. Saber-tooth tiger, pretty basic. A lot of things like this, like the teeth could have been the same color as the legs. They're not. I don't know how well you can tell that on camera, but the legs and the teeth are not the same color. And then the T-Rex. And I'm wondering, before as I get them over, if you see the big problem with the T-Rex already. Now, I am finding the buttons on the side to move the legs open a little stiff on my T-Rex. I don't know if anybody else is. If you are and you have these, let me know down in the comments below. Mine is a little stiff for moving. Anyways, there's a little bit of side-to-side articulation here, if you can see that. Yes. See there. So, my first issue with the T-Rex here, as you can see, is the T is upside down. Now, I've seen other reviewers say that theirs is also upside down. So yeah, logo's upside down on the front of the T-Rex. That is a big problem. All right, so we're going to pull the T-Rex head up. There we go. My T-Rex head is a little loose. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But so like when you go to put him in like different modes, his head just, like if you want him like screaming or in tank mode, the head just goes down, it just falls down. I don't know if anybody else does, mine does that, and it's kind of okay-ish. So we're gonna hit there, click in the tail, put the feet forward, and then we have our T-Rex Zord there, along with the others. And here's the pterodactyl. Now, these are $29.99 each at EB Games here in Canada, formerly GameStop. Like I said at the beginning, they just switched back over to being EB Games. Are they worth $30 each? No. I think that's still a bit much for these, especially in Canada. We're used to this pricing though, so is what it is. These are, I think, £19 in the UK, and I think maybe $20 down in the States. Let me know in the comments below the prices elsewhere. But yeah, without the extra articulation in like the arms for the T-Rex and stuff, $30 just isn't much. So for $30 with the T-Rex, you get just that. You get just the T-Rex. With the saber-tooth tiger and the Triceratops, you get just each Zord plus their little shooty weapons for $30. This is $30. This is another $30. For the pterodactyl Zord for $30, you get the Zord, which isn't a lot. You get the 2 gun pieces, and you get these itty bitty rangers. That's right, you get all 5 of the Rangers. There's pink, there's black, and of course there is red. And the Mastodon, you get the Mastodon Zord and the Power Sword for $29.99. So yes, altogether $150 Canadian plus tax. I paid $160 with tax. I will pull out one box here. So this is the box for the Pterodactyl Zord. I do love the art on these boxes. These are very nice. I do love them. They look really, really nice on a shelf. I have them on the shelf underneath. You can barely see them, the empty boxes there, but I do like the boxes. They're really nice. One of the things I like on the boxes is it tells you here what piece that Zord is if you don't know that Zord, where it goes if you're new to this and you're trying to put it together. Great. And all 5 of them come with an instruction manual on the inside as well. So that is the new Playmates combinable Dino Megazord. Like I said, 7 out of 10. I have gripes. Obviously, upside down sticker on the T-Rex is not great. Bunch of articulation missing from corner joints and stuff is okay. The wheels missing from the bottom of the saber-toothed tiger and the Triceratops, but it looks really nice. Like, I really do like the look of this Megazord. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have you picked one up yet? Have you been able to find all the pieces? Bruno from MMPR was saying that you can usually only get right now the Pterodactyl, I believe the Mastodon, and the Triceratops, or maybe it was like the Triceratops, saber-toothed tiger, Mastodon in stores. Some Walmarts don't have the T-Rex or the Pterodactyl yet. Some people don't have the full thing yet. If this is this massive, when they do a Dragon Zord, because they got to do a Dragon Zord, they're releasing a Dragon Dagger, which comes with a coin for the Morphin and stuff. So they got it, right? They got to release a Dragon Zord, and when they do, he's going to be massive. Like, he's going to be big. Won't fit on any of my shelves, but yeah. So when they release the Dragon Zord, it's just going to be big. I can't imagine Titanus at this point. He would just take up half a room. But yeah, it's big, especially when compared to the other one. 93 Bandai back up here. But yeah, 93 Bandai, 2025 Playmates. Size difference is... so yeah, 7 out of 10. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Are you going to be picking this up from your local retailer? Right now it seems like it's only Walmart in the US and it's only EB Games here in Canada right now. So yeah, looks like those are right now the only retailers that have it. I do like the price a bit better than, if you remember the TikTok I put out a couple weeks ago. These are $38 each from Amazon Canada, which is just atrocious, because that made it with tax almost $214 with taxes, and this was $160 with taxes from EB Games. In comparing to the prices, now I did look up pricing when this retailed and when the Amazon retailed, and so you can see if you think you're getting a good deal here. So yeah, if you get it from EB Games here in Canada, you're paying about $160 for it. It's much better than the $214 that Amazon has it, so get it from EB Games. The 93 Megazord, when it retailed for $40 Canadian here in Canada, and you got all 5 Zords in one shot, so it was $40 for all of him, right? And that would be equal to about 75 Canadian in 2024 dollars. Inflation numbers for this year aren't out yet, obviously. So yeah, this would have been about $75 Canadian, still much cheaper than that. And then the 2020 Hasbro Megazord, this guy retailed for 60 Canadian. It worth $160? No, it's not. I spent that 160 to show you guys this, what it is. Is it worth that? No. This honestly, combined all together in one package, should be about 90 bucks at most. $90 Canadian. So that's like about 60 to 75 US, somewhere in that range. This shouldn't be more. Yes, it's bigger, and I do realize prices and stuff change and stuff, whatever. But no, that's 160 Canadian is too much. These will be about 100 US, 100 pounds, which is nice. So here we pay a little bit more. I think it's not really, but there you go, guys. That is the Megazord. I still like it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I still like it. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. While you're down there, make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you're hitting that subscription button, and make sure you're hitting that notification bell, so when new videos come out, such as this, you are one of the first to see it. You can follow me on all the social medias at GBoatsCollects on TikTok, and Instagram at GBoatsCollect on X, and GBoatsCollects also on Blue Sky. May the power protect you, everybody.